Last week, you guys continued your tournament arc. You finished up Pythor's Tower. You moved on to the Royal Labyrinth. It was very touch and go for some people. It was very long and confusing for other people. It was very stressful for maybe someone that was up in the crowd and had limited actions that she could do to try to save people's lives. Overall, it was pretty nuts. In the end, the Omega team nearly lost a member permanently, and the Alpha team ended up claiming the victory for that event. All right. The last event of the second day of the Grand Spectacles is the Trial of Endurance. Now, this is one of those things where they have like their legal department come out and they have you guys sign a bunch of like scrolls that basically say that no one's legally responsible for what happens to you in this event. Super dangerous, so on and so forth. This event is dedicated to the goddess Mitros, who, of course, sacrificed herself for the people of Thylea. And so this event basically pushes you to the absolute limits of your physical and mental endurance. A lot of people from a lot of the teams, especially after the long day that they have already had, are opting to sit this one out. Is there any among you who wants to attempt this event?
Does the whole team have to get across, or is it just
it depends how many of you sign up. If two people from the same team sign up, then you would participate as a team, basically representing your team. If only one person from a team signed up, it would just be individuals running it.
It's like, I got a game plan, but Anastasia isn't here.
She had already told me last week that she was going to sit that one out.
But that was before I got the chance to convince her with my amazing game plan.
Fair. This is a deadly enough event that I probably don't want to... I don't think we want to risk her if she's not here. So...
I mean, I was just going to have her go as far as she can and pocket heal me, but...
Fair. Why don't I review the event for you, and then that might make or break your decision. It sounds like you want to go, but I don't hear anybody else piping up, so let me...
Astraeus would feel obligated. It's to honor Mitros.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And so, yeah, if Anna could dump any healing on us...
Okay, so during this event, there is no one can help you, essentially. Like, you have to make it on your own merit, basically.
Yeah, I mean between events before we
enter. Yeah. You guys will get the benefits of a short rest in between the end of the labyrinth and the beginning of this one.
Easy.
Yeah. So let me find this real quick.
Can we do like some investigative work before the event and try and like dig and find out everything we're going to be facing?
Yeah, sure. I would allow a party check for investigation. I would need the results to be blind, because if you do poorly, you'll get misinformation. So that would be an investigation check with your best proficient person. If you have two people proficient in investigation, it can be made an advantage. And if there's a third or higher or more person for each additional person, it's a +1 bonus. And it represents you guys sleuthing out some answers here for the event. So...
Hypatia, could you do the honors?
Yes, I was already keying it up, but I was muted.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, so this...
Because according to this, Hypatia, you're the best with a 17.
Yeah, and is anyone else proficient, so will I have advantage?
Is anyone else a proficiency? No?
I'm not proficient.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do it normal then.
All right.
There it is.
Okay. Hypatia, do you want to know the answers in secret, or would you share it with the team? I don't know if you have some secret back alley betting pool going on, and you wanna influence the results here, or
No.
no? Okay. Let's see. All right. The event will have cold and fire. There are monsters. Your mind will be assaulted, and more than likely arrows will be shot at you.
Okay.
Yep.
And so when you say no one can help, does that mean the mystical coach just has nothing to do?
You can assist the champion before the event. So that is it. Spectators can grant a champion advantage to a roll, assuming they make a successful skill check, DC 14. They cannot use the same skill twice during the same grand spectacle. Have to storytell why that skill was useful in cheering on the champion.
So glad I saved all of my 3rd level spell slots to counterspell all of these effects.
Well, I mean, if you're running the gauntlets, I mean, that's, you can certainly use your spells to protect yourself. Are you gonna step out of the coach's box and run this thing?
No.
Okay. I mean, I want
No.
to make sure you felt like you had the option,
No.
Yeah, I mean, if Strauss is gonna run it, Phil has to run it. But he will ask his team if they have anything to protect his mind.
I mean, I can Longstrider you again. But
That
I
would
think
help-
that might be it.
That would help me
Let
run
me
through
review.
it fast.
Let me review. I could throw out an enlarge. I mean, honestly, I could. I've got enough spell slots that I could Longstrider you both, and well, no, I can't enlarge you both because that's concentration.
I would not want to be enlarged.
Yeah, I don't think. I think we're gonna be hit
Yeah.
by area effects, and being big may
Yeah.
not be.
Yeah.
target.
Longstrider would be great.
Yeah, it would probably
Yeah.
be really good.
I'm
Okay.
gonna take that short rest here.
Okay.
Um,
Well, then you can also both have Longstrider.
Thank you.
Be my last level 2.
All right. So if you're doing a team, I will randomly determine your opponents. Let's see, one. And my understanding is Omega Team sitting this one out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Talus and just say, I think I'm gonna sit the next one out.
Talus will as well. He's pretty much spent.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Bullbug would like the rest too.
Do we got any healing available from Anna?
I'm sure she would heal you guys up beforehand. Like,
Mhm.
she should be at full power if we short rested.
Yeah.
I'm not
But
sure
yeah,
how many spells she casted in the maze. I don't even know if she casted any.
Yeah, so
Oh
if
yeah, but
she's-
she.
we could check her current spells, burn them, and then short rest, and then.
One of the macros I'm working on, you will, with a push of a button, it just removes all stats effects and just heals Vinny back to its full amount. But it's in the works, so. All right. Yep. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Go. I'll drag these guys over to the Trial of Endurance, which which I should preload for you guys. Go. Preload that. And we'll preload Kyrocart too, while I'm thinking about it. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Oh, these poor NPCs. Feels like Westworld sometimes. Like, I feel bad. I'm like Anthony Hopkins over here. I'm like, my poor little robots. I don't want to send you out to die, little guys. Oh well. So on this map, feel free to drag yourselves out. This is the starting line over here. If you just want to spectate, I mean, drag yourself anywhere, I guess.
Does Anna have any spell slots she could toss out at us for healing before we
Let
start?
me see.
Is the game paused for anyone else?
Yeah, it's totally paused. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's always paused. It's just always fucking paused. Yeah. She's a warlock, so I mean that's obviously a leading question. You knew she had spell slots. So let's see. But I appreciate you pretending that you weren't asking a leading question. As a warlock, she has what? Two whole spell slots. Yeah, so she has 2 spell slots. Do you guys require additional healing?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. Features. Doesn't she have that thing where she throws D6s at people? What is that thing called?
Healing light.
Healing light. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she also has that wand of healing.
And I think she has healing, like cure wounds as well.
Oh, actually, give any healing to Phil. Astreus is, prior to this event, he's going to meditate in prayer, and he will only accept healing from Mitros in preparation.
Oh, okay. Thematic.
Yeah, any lack of hit points after that, he will deem as the will of the goddess. And I'm going to cast a level 3 Cure Wounds on myself, and that is my last spell slot.
Okay, according to this, she's got all her charges back on her Wand of Healing. And all of her Healing Light. Really? She hasn't healed anybody in the last 2 events? I guess she hasn't
Well,
really had time.
I feel like Healing Light was used at least once.
I mean, healing wasn't really needed in the tower.
And then she
and
was
in the
separated from
labyrinth-
everybody in the last
Yeah,
one.
in the labyrinth, she's just running around and we met in the middle.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, last fight, Astreus was the one doing most of the healing.
So she uses Cure Wounds. Sorry, I've never actually looked at this character sheet before.
Mitros brought me to 1 short of my max hit points. I feel blessed by my goddess. I am
There you
fine.
go.
I have no more spell slots though. My success or failure in this will be based on myself. Hypatia, I will.
Thrace is trying to die. That's enough.
Oh,
I will
actually,
respectfully
Anna has
decline long shadows.
Anna has cast a spell, but she got it back. So yeah, she gets to cast it again. So
Those
go.
20 will be plenty. I'm full.
oh, you're full. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, before you, drawn. I don't know if you guys are on the map yet or not.
We're-
So I can't see anything.
Really? Where'd you drag yourself? Let's see.
Well, I'm over by Rosette.
I had to reload like 3 times.
Yeah, I guess I'll reload. Let me-
Okay.
I don't know where to drag myself.
Starting line is over here. There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Should we be inside it?
Nope. You're gonna start at the edge of the starting line.
Oh,
Drawn
it's
in
just
the
all,
dirt.
it's just all black.
What is the map?
Yeah.
Reload. I had to do that.
All right.
Mine was fixed by reloading.
Always reload. And if
Mhm.
reloading doesn't work, reload it again.
Yep. Or hold down Shift and then click the reload button. Try to, I don't know. It's like blowing into a Nintendo cartridge, you know? Like you try all sorts of weird stuff.
I love how they tried to claim, like about a year ago, there was some article that came out where they were saying that, like, scientifically it's been proven that didn't do anything. And I feel like every nerd on the planet was like, fuck science.
Yeah, well, I mean, the science says that, you know, people and dice can't be lucky, so... But as Hypatia knows, David exists. So,
Yes.
yes.
The map just changed for everyone else. I had the map, it was perfectly done, and then now, like, the track is gone, and...
Nope, just you.
Okay, reload again? No. That's kind of weird. I have one map out of these 10 that I know is going to be a nightmare to load because I overloaded it with animations and stuff like that. But this one's relatively laid back in comparison, yeah.
I'm good now. I don't know
Okay.
what the heck happened.
All right, so if everybody can see and everybody's ready to begin, I will describe what is going on here. So, everyone will roll into initiative. Everyone must stay within the drawn rectangle in the sand. You start on this side of the line over here. You must stay again inside the rectangle. You're going to race between these 5 sets of lines. Each set is a unique challenge. At the end of the way, there is a plinth, and on that plinth are several statues of dragon skulls. Not real dragon skulls, obviously. They're about the size of an American football. Your goal is to grab one, which is a simple item interaction, but does require a free hand. You have to hold it in one of your free hands. Then, simple, you just run back through the 5 sets of lines. First person to cross the finish line while carrying one of them statues. This is team-based, but the statues cannot be passed to another. Once you pick it up, you've got it. However, there is a loophole that Pythor informs his boy and his friends about, that if you were to fumble the skull, someone else could pick it up. But it would have to be a very convincing fumble. Otherwise, it might look like you tossed it to someone. Fumbles happen because sometimes people get knocked out, get killed, or just start attacking each other. And so, you know, that's something to keep track of. If you willingly set the skull down, which is an item interaction, then you have also fumbled it. So Pythor, like, he goes on and on for a long time about this, because apparently this is a strategy that some competitors have used.
If one member of the team manages to get to the end of the race, picks up the thing and starts going, does the other member of the team also have to reach the end before heading back, or can they then act as a blocker?
Oh, could you relay it? You could. Damn. That's
Not
really
necessarily
great
relay,
question.
but like,
Yeah.
let's say Astreus is here. By the time Phil's here,
You cannot cross the finish line unless you have reached the plinth.
perfect. That's all I needed to know.
Yep. Otherwise, one team member would just wait halfway through and then, relay race it back. So,
Wait, so we both need to get a dragon head, or just one of us?
whoever's going to cross the finish line has to have made it to the plinth.
Okay.
Yep. Whether or not both of you survive this or both of you make it to the finish line has yet to be determined, but whoever does cross the finish line will have to have made it all the way. The test here is to make it through all 5 obstacles twice.
Okay.
All right. So, spectators over here. Okay. Let me add you guys to the initiative. There we go. Competitors. Here we go. Open up that tracker. Okay, looks like all the PCs have rolled in. Here come the NPCs. Alrighty. Gonna go ahead and start this thing off. The horn is blown, the gong is sounded, and reset. Spectator reset. You're up.
I will do a performance with Anna. It will be a whatever Phil's song is, like a song to, hype up Phil, the Chosen, and try to give him advantage.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
22.
All right. Yeah, Phil, you have advantage to your next roll.
Thank you.
All right. Machialia is going to cheer for Leyland. She is going to remind him to stretch before the event. There we go. 26 with her athletics. He is reminded. He has advantage to his next roll. All right. Callistor, first out the gate. All right. I am going to point out here that when people leave your threatened spaces, just saying, they do provoke opportunity attacks. All right. Callistor's going to head out. 5, 10, 15.
Now Phil's not gonna delay his brother.
Okay. All right. As soon as he gets to here, the statues of the lions open their mouths, and a hail of arrows starts firing out. Here we go. He has got 2 rain of arrows to deal with. 1 and 2. Oh shit. Woof. Okay. Man, that would have been a nasty critical hit. He is not hit critically, but that first one hits him hard. It hits him real hard. He ends up taking 25 points of damage.
Quick point of order. I don't see Phil on the initiative list.
Oh, he's down there at number 7.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
Well, that's weird.
Okay.
Oh, are you unknown combatant?
I
don't know why he would be.
I'm the 7.14. Have you tried reloading?
Yeah, okay, I guess you're unknown combatant.
Okay.
How strange.
That is strange. Let's see.
Phil's put out a really ambiguous persona for this challenge.
Who cast Mind Blank on Hypatia? She forgot all about Phil.
Look, it's been a long day at the dog factory, okay? It's been a long day at the dog factory. All right. Mystical coaches have, of course, juiced these competitors with what little spells they had left. So they are moving a little fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going to take a dash action. As he moves to right about there, both lions open their mouths and to begin to breathe icy breath weapons. All right. As they breathe these icy breath weapons out, here we go. It creates a freezing fog in the area. Let's see. Callistor, son of Pythor, must make a Constitution saving throw. Also, the ground is now difficult terrain in those blue spaces. He makes the save, taking only half the damage against the bludgeoning and the cold. All right. Damn, champion. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I got to start writing down how far I've gone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see. So he's got 6 more spaces of movement, but it's difficult terrain, so he makes it to there. All right. He will pass to Astreus.
All right. Astreus is going to implore the goddess Mitros for her blessing. And channel divinity to bring it upon himself.
Okay.
I believe I can add a thing on my token, right?
You can. You could draw. You could either turn on an aura or you could draw a template. We just have to move the template when we move your token, which I can help keep track of.
I think an aura would be fine. I just can't
Okay.
remember where the setting
You
is.
double right-click your mini, and under the image tab, the aura settings should be at the bottom of that.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Mhm.
We'll do not a square aura. Okay, I got the color right. Units. I don't know what unit. How many units? 6 units?
Yeah, would be 30, right?
Oh, units is actually feet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that would be 30 units.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. And then he'll steel himself for the arrows that are sure to come at him.
All right. As you proceed, they do fire arrows at you. Here they come. 2 attacks.
Now, can I... Oh, before you roll the second one,
Yeah.
can I, as I'm crossing under this one to my left, basically shove my shield, interpose it directly like on it, and like try and go under it? Like under its mouth where the arrows are presumably coming out of?
I guess. Yeah.
Like disadvantage to the attack roll or something, sort of?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, if you were moving, as you're thinking of this plan, if you were right underneath the mouth, that would definitely make it extremely hard for them to hit you.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for.
Okay. All right, then this second one will be at disadvantage. Here we go. Second one misses then with a 16.
Thank God. So yeah, Astreus like strides forward and just basically scrapes his shield along its mouth and tries to use his shield as with as much cover as possible, as he's like also eyeing the one on the far side to try and like nimbly get out of its way.
Sure.
And just to escape unscathed, he'll go here, and he will give himself 8. Or not 8. Oh, actually, shoot, the thing's changed. 1d6 plus my cleric level. Alright, so... What level are we now? 6? So that's 10
6.
temporary hit points.
Cool, cool.
Mitros. Her blessing is all around us. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Okay, Hypatia, spectating from the crowd.
I am going to use my perception to message to Astreus.
Mhm.
Hey, there's ice up there.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
He nods, and as if it's like, you know, oh my god.
See, you gotta keep
Like-
it simple. You gotta keep it simple. All right.
It's he gets your message, and he
All right.
understands.
Talus, are you spectating this
Yep.
event? All right.
We're gonna let out a battle cry to inspire Phil.
Okay. Which skill is this gonna key off of?
We'll say performance. Why not?
Okay, performance. Go for it. Okay. Phil, you hear the Amazon battle modem go off from across the arena.
So, do I get my next 2 rolls now?
Yeah, I guess it'll be your next 2 rolls.
Oh, amazing.
Okay. Let's see. Durus, the Gigan hero. All right. Let's see what Durus, the Gigan hero, could bring to the table besides being big. All right. I would say he would copy your sweet moves, Astreus, but I don't think he's really... I don't know. I don't think he's wise enough to do that. So he's just going to run. So he's going to go, let's say, 40 feet. And I will shoot him. I'm just trying to keep track of my movement better. And then he'll go 20 feet and have to make a saving throw. All right. So, Rain of Arrows, 1 and 2. Freezing Fog. Let's see. Oof. Okay. He's going to try to make it. He makes the save, takes half of the damage from each of those. And then he takes the damage from the Rain of Arrows. The second one does not hit. That is his turn. Spira is going to cheer for Crusher. She's going to tell Crusher that he can do it. After all, he is a bear. This is going to go off of her nature skill. It works. Crusher is reminded that he is a bear. He gets a long, distant gaze on his face. He takes a swig from his flask. Phil, you're up.
Alright, here. Phil is going to take the dodge action. He knows arrows are coming.
Okay.
And then he's gonna run to right there.
Okay. All right, 2 shots with disadvantage. There we go.
They
All
both
right.
missed.
Both of them miss. Okay, anything else from Phil?
Yeah, because I'm in the aura, I gain 8 temp HP.
All right.
Is there an easy way to track temp HP
On your
Right
character
under your hit
sheet,
points.
under your hit points, there's a space to type in temp HP.
Oh, okay.
And it'll automatically deduct from those first whenever you take damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, and he's gonna bonus action rage.
All right, cool. Let's see. This dude's speed slightly higher. He's gonna go for it. Here we go. He's gonna run to here, and then he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. There we go. All right, and he's got to do all those things. So 1 and 2, and the freezing fog. Oh man, these arrows. Oof. All right, here we go. Save and throw. He succeeds, taking half and half, but he did get hit for 26. All right, excellent. That brings us to Crusher. All right, Crusher's gonna run. He is a bear, so with the boost, he's got a 50 speed. He's got this one in the bag. An unkillable bear of legend, maybe. All right, so he's gonna get to here before the bad terrain will start.
Would it be honoring him if we ate him if he died?
Wow, probably okay. All right, so he's gonna go 20, 40, and 50. All right, that's as far as he gets, and he is accosted by a freezing fog, and also shot at with deadly rains of arrows. All right, he's gonna bust out that Constitution save. All right, let's see. He definitely makes that Constitution save. Takes half and half again. He's missed by the first attack. He is struck by the second attack. He is still alive. He's still doing okay. Round 2 reset.
Alright, I'm going to refer back to my insight training as an Eurasian warrior and yell out to Astraeus about something that I've noticed and tell him that, be careful, I think the ice is slippery.
Oh my god.
Astraeus appreciates the sage wisdom that is coming from his compatriots.
Oh, I think that's too low.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was information he already had. Yeah. Okay. Makalia looks over at you, and you can't tell if she's looking at you like, that's your advice? Was that it was slippery? Or that was a good idea. I should have suggested that. Either way, she looks to her champions, and she looks to Callistor, who's in bad shape, and she says, look out! You're going to need to dodge up ahead. And she's going to use perception. Yeah, but he doesn't know what she means about dodging. He's looking around, and it's confused him more than anything else. Alright, on his turn, let's see. Alright, hailstones turn the area, blah blah blah. Okay, so it just hits people the first time they're in there, that's fine. So he's gonna keep going. 1, 2, I guess he'd like standing jump probably at that point to avoid that. So that put him at 30. That puts him at 40. And it's at that point when the heads of the lions open their mouths and begin to breathe forth gouts of flames. All right.
Wicked.
So as these gouts of flames start coming out, let's see. There are 2 jets, so let's see. That is the first one? Oh no, I think you just take it the one time you pass through. Let me check my notes real quick. Yeah, you just take the 1. Okay. So it blasts forward. Here we go. He has to make his dex save. Ooh, he passes. Spicy. So he takes half the damage. He is bloodied though. Alright. He's got a lot of hit points for, professional dancer and an escort. He's gonna keep going.
He is a demigod.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. As he gets to here, you see that lounging on top of the statues, let's see, are 2 harpies. Let's see. Sorry, it's super racist. They are sirens. They are not harpies. They begin singing magical melodies. All right. As they do, poor Callistor must make 2 different wisdom saving throws. All right. Here we go. Let's see. 2 separate wisdom saving throws. He doesn't have any advantage to use, so these are just regular wisdom saving throws. Here we go. 1 and 2. Oh my. You see his eyes turn into big goo goo gaga hearts. And he is enraptured by not 1, but 2 different sirens.
Are they twins?
I mean, sure. Yes, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. So he is ensorcelled, excuse me, by both of them. Let's see.
The curse of Pythor.
Yeah. All right. He is charmed, and he cannot decide which one to approach. He starts to move towards one, and then starts to move towards the other. So he ends up just spending the rest of his turn, sort of spinning in place, desperate to figure out which siren he loves the most. The crowd, some of them boo, some of them cheer, some of them guffaw at the situation that he has been placed in. Astreus, to you.
All right. He will kind of steel himself for the oncoming cold he knows to expect, and he will stride forward.
Okay.
Would this second square count as difficult yet?
That very edge should be fine.
Okay, so 10, and then 20, 30. I think this is where they breathe on other people.
Here it comes. Are you using any advantage or inspiration or anything?
Did I have inspiration from Hypatia's There's Ice there?
Yeah, she saw it real good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take advantage of that part of me, and I am going to use that knowledge to anticipate that it's going to get chilly, and I'm going to roll my Constitution check with that in mind.
Okay. It's a pretty beefy one, so...
Well,
Ooh,
that's
okay.
good. Okay, so half
right.
and half. Yipes. That cut through. Okay, and then I'm going to keep going. So I'm going to dash. I'll get to here.
You have 20
You have
more
40
movement.
speed.
You have a 40 speed. She casts like long strider on you.
No, I refused Long Strider. I'm only doing the Blessings of Mitros today.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a religious thing. It's religious.
Yeah. Alright, and another 7 temp HP. God, this goddess is awesome. Okay, what are those? What are those?
Those are the sirens rolling into initiative.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
what else is coming at me, bro?
Oh, there's plenty more. All right. Anything else from Astreus?
That is all.
All right, Hypatia, to you.
To use my arcane knowledge to explain to Astreus exactly what is going on with the fire up there.
Okay, hype.
And I'm gonna use really small words.
Oh,
Because last time I tried this, it didn't go as well.
See? You just turned into plain speech and I get it. Thank you. Fire burns. Fire bad. Don't get burned. Makes a lot of
to me.
sense.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, Talus, to you.
All right. So which one of our boys needs some motivation still?
Strays, probably.
Astreus doesn't have any left. Phil's still sitting on 2.
Well, he just got another
I just
one.
got one.
Oh, he just got one. Okay,
Yeah.
so Phil's got 2, Astreus got 1.
All right.
Duris doesn't have any, if you're curious. I don't know. Just he asked me to point that out. So. No. Keep going.
Sorry, Duris. I am going to shout to Astreus after looking at the mechanical lions and how they are constructed. Can I use my tinker tools to make a roll?
Sure.
Knowing how robotics work.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Yeah.
This isn't on you.
Yeah.
Astreus just couldn't understand.
The info is just not enough in the 6 seconds that you shouted it across the arena.
Oh wait, there should be.
All right, Durst.
Says there should actually be 3 added to that because it says not
Yeah.
proficient.
Oh, it's not adding your
It's
proficiency.
giving you a
Okay, then
-1,
yeah, that'll do
yeah.
it. Astraeus, it is enough information.
Oh, ooh,
All right.
they're not real lions.
Like it took you a minute, but then you got it.
Yeah, then I got there. Whoops.
Okay, Durst is gonna run forward 40 feet of movement. He is going to jump. He's a big boy, so he's gonna make it to about there. And then he's gonna go 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and make it to there. He will have to deal with the fire, though. He closes his eye super tight, clenches his butthole inside his red wrestling shorts as he runs through the burning flames. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Here we go. Yeah, nice. Nice job, dude. All right. And he's actually not bloodied. I think that bloodied was still there from a previous fight. All right. The problem is he's now within range of the sirens. This one continues singing. Durst must make a wisdom saving throw. Oh no. He is enchanted. He will spend all of his action economy trying to get up on that siren and offer her his love and his devotion. All right. Spira cries out in outrage. Durst, you idiot! What do you think you're doing? And she's going to intimidate him to not be in love anymore. Oh shit. Yeah. He kind of shakes his head. He will have advantage on the lingering effect at least. On the bright side, since it is a lingering effect, you may try new saving throw at the end of each turn. So he would have gotten it before his turn even ended. That's kind of... Oh, his turn hasn't come up yet. Right. So he'll be charmed next round. Got it. Okay. As I teach myself D&D. Phil, to you.
Phil is going to take the dash action. He'll get to right there before the fire.
Okay.
I think I ran through the cold. So.
All right, here comes that cold. Ooh, that's gentle. Other people were getting like 30 damage. That's very kind.
I'm gonna make my save at advantage.
Okay. All right. You make it, taking half damage for both.
I think it's just a quarter from the bludgeoning because rage.
Oh, because you rage. Got it.
Yep. And that is my turn.
All right.
9 temp HP, Phil.
Let's see. The siren will ready its action. Yeah. All right. Leyland is up. All right. He's gonna go 20 feet and then jump the rest of the way. So 20, that puts him at 35, 40. Takes a deep breath, doesn't like fire, and goes for it. Unfortunately, when he gets right about there, 20 out of the 40 feet, first he has to deal with the flame jets. Then he's got to roll a wisdom saving throw against the song. Oof. Alright, he is bloodied and charmed. That didn't go well. Alrighty. That brings us to Crusher. All right. Crusher is just going to go, let's see, 20, 30, okay, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. He's got to worry about the fire real quick. You do this, Crusher. Believe in yourself. Oh, nice, nice. And then he's gonna go 50 feet. The crowd is going wild. Crowd favorite, Crusher
Wisdom save.
of the people. The wisdom save, now that they've started it, they were readying for the first person. On their turn,
Oh.
they have to time it now.
Good
Yep.
Crusher. Good Crusher.
More like Lucky Crusher. He's a fucking bear. He doesn't have a strategy here. All right, Reset, to you.
Right. So she's going to start like rolling and jumping around the stands, and
Okay.
she's basically showing Phil how to high jump over the fire.
Okay, if you were not a B-list celebrity, people would be very upset when you knock their roasted nuts out of their hands and spill their wine. But because you're a B-list celebrity, they start bragging to the people next to you. Do you see? Reset of Arisia just punched me in the face. Yeah, they're very, very happy.
Just like that, Phil. Just like that.
All right.
Phil chuckles.
Phil, you look over at Reset, standing behind her. You see Lena of Philippocles, also known as Lena of Astoria. Seeing that you're looking her way, she tugs her battle toga aside, and you see that she has body painted your face onto each of her breasts.
Oh my god.
Does that take away his?
I mean, let's be honest, like, she's crazy, but I mean, Phil's not gonna not look at some boobies, so...
That have your face painted on? Of course.
Yeah.
Macalia is distracted by this scandalous scene. She shakes her head and she calls out to Callistor. Let's see, what does she got left? She doesn't have a lot of skills, I'm gonna be honest. She calls out to him and says, yeah, she's gonna intimidate him. She says, think about your father. Show him how strong you are. And she's gonna roll it. Oof. That seems to have it doesn't seem to get through or has no effect on him. He is too busy trying to decide which of these sirens he is going to marry. On that note, since he is being technically pulled in two different directions, he continues to stand in the center, pulling at his beautiful, luxurious hair, tears streaming down his face at the indecisive, torture that is transpiring right now. He loses his whole turn. He will now try a new wisdom saving throw to break free. He has to make two different ones. This is going to be for the north one. Oh shit! This is going to be for the southern one.
Oh?
So he just.
Oh,
Oh my
shit!
god!
Oh
Goddamn.
shit!
Did he
Damn.
pull out a chunk of his hair and then come to a realization?
Maybe. Oh yeah. He looks down at the bloody hair in his hands. He lets out a feral cry, throwing it to the ground. He makes rude gestures at both of the harpies. Whew. Okay. Sorry. Keep calling them harpies. Sirens. They would never have harpies for this.
Anna's not here.
Anna
It's
will
okay.
watch.
Harpies are like to Anna what Medusas with tails are to Hypatia. They're like the final evolution of Curse. Like that's like all the way down the trail kind of thing. Astreus, to you.
Alright. Astreus is going to stride forward calmly
Mm.
10, 20, 30. And he's going to ready action.
Mm.
You see that lovely little break in the flames where they stop? He's going to time his walk across for that moment.
Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like that would be reflected in a dexterity save. So I will. You can have one or the other. You can have advantage to the dexterity save, or, and get ready for it, you could add double your intelligence modifier to the saving throw.
I think that's a negative.
No, the dex is a negative. The intelligence is a break. Oh no, it is a negative. You're a jerk, Crash.
I'm sorry, it's just you have a great idea, but your 8 intelligence wisdom machine, I mean, he has a pretty cool idea here, but does he have the skill and the smarts to time it and pull it off? But yeah, since you pointed that out and you're willing to wait, assuming you move from this space to do it, you can have advantage to move through.
What about like resistance to the damage or something?
Resistance to the damage? Well, that would be like a spell that you can cast. I mean, you have spells. Mitros is there for you. You've got this. Your hit point bar is full. What's the problem? These guys over here, they're almost dead.
Oh my god.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
I mean, I
my turn-
explained how the fire works to you. You have advantage already.
Can he use Hypatia's intelligence? I mean, she explained how it works.
I mean, I think I'm being pretty fair here. That'll let you save your cheered inspirations for more important things, because there's deadlier things to come than some fire.
Is the difference between if he starts moving when the fires start pulling back, or when the fires are completely out?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, this is a great idea, but let's look under the hood here, okay? All right, so this is about dodging, right? And so let's see what Astraeus brings to the table. Oh, okay. All right, well, but this is a really smart idea, and it's about, mathing out the timing and figuring out the perfect time to strike. Okay, let's see what you're bringing to the table for that. Oh, I would say that you're the least optimized character ever for the plan that you just concocted for yourself. So, just saying.
I spent like a turn and a half being like, I gotta do this thing, it's gonna be epic.
It is epic. You get advantage to it. It's only a DC 14. You've got this.
I thought you were trusting in Mitros there.
Yeah, Mitros has got you back.
If Mitros has your back, you'll roll a 20.
It's an endurance game. You just gotta outlast these guys. They're all in a hurry to get there, but you and Phil, you're like the turtle, You're just kind of back there eating pizza or whatever the fuck turtles do.
Plus, if any of them get to the plant first, you try on their way back, Phil's just gonna grapple them and stop them and hold them in the fire.
Oh, which is cool, but you still gotta reach the plant to cross the finish line. But yeah, you can totally
drag
murder them on their way
plant.
back. All right, if that's it from
No, that's
from
my turn.
Astraeus. All right, Hypatia, who you
Astraeus, go through the fire.
I'm going to now. I readied an action. I couldn't do it on my turn.
Well,
So now that it's Hypatia's turn, and hold on, and yeah. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even think the real life person timed that correctly. All right, so go ahead and give us the dexterity save with advantage. I appreciate you thinking outside the box for as many of these challenges as possible. But at the end of the day, your character is who you made him to be. There you go. Look at that. See? You're fine. You gotta have faith. All right, so here's the damage. Let's see. And if you like fire, boy howdy, Vulcan's Anvil is going to be a great event for you. So you take half of that, so 7 points of fire damage. All right, Hypatia, who are you cheering for?
See, does Phil still have 2?
It looks like he's still rocking 2.
Still got
Okay.
another from Reset
Okay.
jumping around.
So then Astraeus is going to get a lecture on the history of patriarchy in Mitros and non-human exploitation, so that he will not fall prey to the sirens.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sadly, it was a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot. You're pretty sure, Phil, that these women are being paid. They don't look like they're chained to the lions or anything like that.
I think that's
is it
just
exploitative? They are wearing race car bikinis, so it might be exploitative. I don't know. Talus, to you.
All right. I'm just sorry for the guy again. I'm going to cheer him on.
Okay. Wow. He wiped one tear away from his eyes, but it's not for you. It's for how in love
His
he is. Yeah. All right. What are you offering to him as cheers?
I'll tell him to how to get past the bear. They have very sensitive smell, so if he farts in the bear's direction, it may throw him off and give him advantage.
Okay.
Go animal handling with
This
that.
is teammate, but it still helps. All right, go for it.
I don't know if it was teammate.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, it don't matter. He's gonna fart in that bear's face.
Yeah. All right. He has double inspiration. As his turn comes up, he says, "Excuse me, I need to be somewhere." And he goes to push past you, Astraeus. Do you make him walk all the way around?
Isn't he charmed?
Yeah,
he's trying to walk by me towards the siren.
Oh.
I will let him pass me by like doing that thing where you kind of step aside and hold your arms out to the person walking by you.
Sure.
I'll motion him to head here, like, you'll have a much easier time getting to her from there.
Oh man. All right. Go ahead and give me a deception, real quick.
Uh-oh. I'm going to use one of my my Hypatia inspirations.
All right, go for it. Oh damn. All right. I'm gonna give him disadvantage because he's distracted.
Oh shit! Thank God.
Yeah. He says, "Oh, thank you." And he goes to start climbing up the lion. As soon as he steps out of bounds, a horn is blown, and he is disqualified.
Bringing us back to high school gym, coach with the whistle.
All right. He's gonna burn his inspiration since he doesn't need it anymore to try to break free of this charm. He does, and when he figures out what happens, he points at you, Astraeus, and he says, "That was not cool."
I'm just gonna look at him and shake my head like just incredulous that he would have fallen.
All
for
right.
it. Like,
As Vague Siren's turn comes up, she begins singing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Astraeus, you're the only. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. I don't think it affects bears. Let's see. Humanoids and giants. All right. Crusher only thinks about alcohol and honey. That's it. So yeah.
so
Astraeus,
mead would be right up his alley.
that'd be the ultimate. Give me a wisdom saving throw against this siren.
All right.
Oh no. Oh, okay, you're good. I was like, damn, that's low, but that's your proficiency. So, all right, you managed to hold on to your senses.
I'm gonna look at her not mockingly, but I'm just gonna give her a nod, acknowledging the beauty of the song. But I'm also gonna give a small half shake of my head,
Spira cheers on Crusher. She tells him, up ahead, they have something sneaky planned. You must be more sneaky. And she rolls a stealth check. Oh my god. Spira.
She was shouting to be sneaky.
Yeah. Crusher looks back. Just shakes his head. Phil, you're up.
Alright, Phil's gonna take The dash action.
Okay.
We're running to right there.
Shit. Okay.
Beast
As soon as you cross this spot right here, some shit happens.
Figured.
Let's see.
Be the grease spell, please. Like.
Oh, it's not so tame as the grease spell, my friend.
He wants to be oiled up so bad.
Alright, so... as you pass between them, the lions come to life and roll themselves into initiative.
Okay. And I'm gonna have to take the fire damage.
Mm-hmm. Alright, fire damage coming at you.
I'm gonna roll with advantage because I saw it coming.
Okay. Alright, half damage.
I'm gonna take half, and I'm gonna item interact and pick up a skull.
Okay. Just put a green dot on your mini so we know you have a skull. Alrighty. Anything else from Phil?
Phil waves to the crowd.
Alright.
The skull in his hand.
Southernmost Siren will try to enchant Astraeus.
Just a song, right?
Yep. You make it. You are effectively immune to both sirens now.
I'll do the exact same thing. Just look at her appreciatively, but shake my head no.
Alright. Leyland is going to run up, and he is going to kneel before her and begin to sing in a beautiful, sonorous voice. That is his turn. He has to make a save. He will burn his advantage to do so. And it's a good thing he did. Alright, he snaps out of that shit. Oof. Alright, Crusher's turn. Crusher's going to move here. Move here 30 feet. He's going to snatch up a statue. He's going to look at you, Phil, and be like, and then he's going to walk away.
I'm gonna bonus action grapple him. Well, not bonus action. I'm gonna grapple him.
Oh, you got a reaction try to grapple him. Okay.
Yep, and hold him in
Alright.
place.
Alright. He'll do an athletics as well. Here we go. Alright, you grab him and he is grappled. Alright, he had to dash for that, so he has no action economy left. Alright. Top
I'm
of the
just
round, we're
gonna
set.
kind of hold him between myself and that lion statue.
Okay.
With my perception, I notice that the bear has grabbed a skull, and I yell out to Astraeus, Astraeus, the bear has a skull!
Okay.
This is with advantage.
Hmm.
14.
Oof, thank goodness with advantage. Alright. Astraeus, you gain a point of spectator inspiration. Makalia, she looks at Callistor. She wants desperately for Callistor to do alright, but she just doesn't have any skills. She is going to throw the crowd into the arena. She's going to... Alright, she's already done invested perception. Alright, so performance, she's just gonna cheer for him. She's gonna see how it goes. Well, shit. Alright, apparently that's all he needed. As she cheers for him, he nods his head. He will break free from this almost last place that he's in and catch up and win this thing. And it's his turn. He is immune to both sirens. He is going to run forward. Oh, there's a fucking bear in the way. God damn it. Could he jump a bear? It's a pretty big ass bear. All right. He's gonna go. All right. Yeah, he'll have to do it. He'll have to go the long way around. He's gonna go to here, here, here. That's what's in what? 70, 75, 80. So he'll run in, grab it, and then start heading back. All right. Astraeus, to you.
Hey. He just dashes.
Okay.
And at the end of his turn, he will give himself 9 temp hit points.
Okay. Hypatia, to you.
Okay. Where are we on inspiration? Who has what?
2 and 2 still.
We both have 2.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to ready a message cantrip, including a speech about the I'm going to reiterate all of the items that I learned in my investigation prior to.
Oh,
the,
nice.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I'm going to use investigation, but I'm going to ready it
Okay.
for when someone is having trouble.
Sure. That's pretty hype.
Either Astraeus or Phil.
Astraeus. This lion pounces from its plinth. It's coming for you.
Damn, I was gambling. I was hoping they'd prioritize people with skulls.
Here we go. It leaps forward to attack. It is going to slam into you with its body.
I plant my feet and interpose my shield between it and I just hold the line.
Okay. Oof. All right. Talus, to you.
I don't think there's much you can do right now.
Okay.
So we are going to just hold off this round. Just cheer on General
Okay.
Fearing.
Fair enough. Duras is very sad. He's gonna just sit there chatting with the siren, who seems a bit annoyed because she has tried to work right now.
My God,
All
I've
right.
seen that so many times when I worked at the bar.
All right, she's gonna ready. All right, Clay Lion. Let's see. It's mostly a robot. So I'm gonna do 1 is Astraeus, 2, 3 is Crusher, 4 is Callistor. Phil is using everyone as soft cover. All right, Crusher. So it's gonna leap off its plinth and attack him. All right, yeah, it slams into him for 10, and you see a bright light from its paws and mouth as it tries to drain some of the health from Crusher. All right, Crusher's gonna make a saving throw. It is Constitution. There we go. 15, or he loses those hit points forever. Okay, makes a save. Alrighty. That brings us to Spira. Spira is just going to... what are you going to do, Spira? She's going to yell out to Crusher to roll around. roll around to the ground. And it works. He gains a point of inspiration. Philippocles, to you.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna let go of Crusher. Sorry, it's for. Take the dash action. Get to there.
Okay, where was your path that you went?
I went past Callistor. I went above Callistor, then above the lion.
Okay. All right. Here we go. The lion will try to bite you as you go past. With its reaction. Here it goes. And then the readied siren will try and snare you as well. So give me a Constitution save, 15, and then give me a Wisdom save, 14.
Alright, and I'm gonna use my dice on my advantage on both of these. So here's
Okay.
the Constitution.
All right, Constitution, no problem.
Here's the Wisdom. Please.
You can do it, Phil. You can do it. Yes.
Ram up. Yes.
Oof. All right. You were able to resist the song.
And then here's the Dex, because I'm assuming I got a fire
Mhm,
again. But I saw that coming. Didn't matter. Takes full damage, I think.
All
Well,
right.
is it a 13 or a 14?
It's a 14. Here it comes. Sorry. But it's gentle. It's sweet. There you go. All right. You got to. You've really pulled out there. I don't think anybody's going to be able to catch you. As long as you can survive these last couple things, you should be good. The crowd is on their feet, cheering for a clear winner. All right. Let's see. The siren can't affect anybody. She'll just keep her song going and ready just in case. Though there's really no one for her to use against. All right. That brings us to Leyland. Leyland did break free, but now everything's falling apart. He looks over. He sees the Callister has it, but that Callister is surrounded by enemies. He sees that there's enemies there. He sees that Phil is going for it. He is going to... Yeah. You know what? He's going to run back through the fire and put himself in front of you. And so he has to make another saving throw against the fire. There we go. And he does, taking half damage. Alright, and he's doing that thing, you know, with like the arms spread, like trying to kind of like prevent you from going.
Basketball blocking.
Yeah.
I'm just hulking over him. Ready to run
Alright.
right through.
Crusher's turn. Everybody's in the way. Crusher's big.
Is Crusher big enough to pass through my space?
Crusher is actually looking something up on the jump calculator real quick. How
Oh,
tall are you,
shit.
Astreas?
I will crouch if I see the bear ready.
The bear is going to leap over you. Yes, he is going to leap over you.
I will 100% crush. I think I put myself. Oh no, I'm a half elf. I didn't make myself super tall.
Okay, this bear is 15 feet tall, and he has a 24 strength. So without a running start, he could jump 10 feet off the ground.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even have.
And
I
he
will
can
still
jump
crouch.
24 feet. So the bear just suddenly crouches down. And then suddenly there's like a huge eruption of dust and sand as he fucking sproing.
Now hold on.
Oh.
This
Oh.
one has
Oh.
a reaction. Is he gonna grab the bear?
Oh, Callister?
No. Well, I don't know.
Oh,
This
Well,
thing.
this guy will attack the bear. Callister, he saw that Phil grabbed the bear. He'll grab the fucking bear. He'll show Phil what's up. There you go.
That wasn't what I was going with.
All right,
okay.
here we go. How hard could it be? He's the son of Pythor. Oh.
That's embarrassing. It's like he just
Crusher can't fail against the 6, so he's not going to bother rolling. All right.
I think Callister
Gently
dislocated his
pats him
shoulder
as he
trying to
goes
grab him.
by.
Yeah.
He smacked him on the ass. You go, Crusher.
Oh
go.
no, Crusher! Alright, he takes a shitload of damage. Not as bad as the fucking arrow traps at the beginning, but still pretty bad. He is bloodied now. Very bloodied. Okay, and then he's going to keep going. He's got to make a Constitution save to see if he can keep those hit points, or if he loses them forever. No, he says, I'll keep my hit points. All right. He moves 30 more feet, because he's got 50-foot speed right now. Then he's going to run again. And then, in a voice that sounds like a Canadian bear, he's going to say, I like to use my intelligence to time a jump over the fire with my incredible jumping skills. I have a running start, so I can go pretty far. And then the DM's like, that's fair. And then so he's going to leap and land here. I will require an athletics check. I'm going to require an athletics check from him, though. Let's see if he can actually make the jump, because he's under duress. He's under duress. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Phil, you can't lose to a fucking bear. Can't happen. All right. Top of the round, we're set.
Phil, sneak past the bear. Sneak past it.
Wow.
Okay, Phil, you've gotten some very good advice from a woman who was willing to wear spider climb boots to a climbing event. Just sneak past them to win. All right. Machialia is going to yell out to Leland. Okay. She's gonna yell out religious advice to him. He might be the son of Pythor, but and she just kind of trails off. And Leyland's like, no, I get it, but he's still half mortal. I got you. Okay. All right. Callister's turn. He hopes that nobody saw him gently pet the bear. This guy does not have a reaction anymore, because his brother already pulled it. So he is going to run, and he's going to run.
Now is he going to go down the center, or is he going to go north?
I mean, what you see is what you get, I guess. Oh, I haven't let go of the button yet. Yeah.
No, yeah, because Astraeus, if he goes by him, I will use my reaction to try and grapple him and hold him in place.
Oh, damn. Well, that's what he's going to try to do.
Okay,
all right.
So in this square,
okay,
when he leaves, and I will use one of those wonderful explanations on like items or something that she found.
All right. He will also use his inspiration. His last one. Here we go.
Oh, he's got one? Damn it.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Where's my athletics?
Athlete off.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I rolled like he did last turn.
All right, yeah, as you go to grab him, he just does that thing with his offhand that's not carrying the skull. He just puts his hand over your face and pushes you away as he keeps running.
Bastard.
All right, Phil, you look back and you hear the pounding of muscled legs on sand. You see your brothers catching up. All right, Astraeus, to you.
All right. I was really hoping I had him. All right, I don't though. So, 15 feet, grab a thing.
Okay.
30 feet brings me back here. Dash. Nope, that's one too far.
Okay.
Right there.
Both lions turn their attention to you, the closest prey.
Ooh. I fart because somebody yelled out something about farting against
Oh my
animals.
God.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I need a
This one-
constitution
this
check
siren
before you
rolls
can
her
fart on
eyes.
command.
Rolls her eyes.
Ah, that was a player joke. Player joke. Oh, see, come on.
All right. Anything else from Astraeus? Otherwise, it is Hypatia's turn.
Right
that's all I
before
got.
my turn, I will let go my investigation
Oh,
check
fair,
to,
fair.
to Phil.
Reiterating all that you have learned.
Yes.
All right. You 25 words or less mind dump Phil with that information.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Then, I am going to, let's see. God, I've
Wow.
used almost everything.
This
I'm,
is
I'm
way
okay.
close. Well, that's the idea. It's the endurance. It's endurance for everybody. It's been a long day.
Okay. Okay. I'm to Astraeus. I'm going to say, hey, look, you better run really fast, like now. But you could have an intimidation. Like you're behind. Step it up.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
Okay.
got game face on, facing forward. I guess technically staring at a bear's ass. He's trying to like focus on the finish line.
It's like the story of the turtle monk and the rabbit samurai that Kyra was telling you about. It's just like that. So.
Like you told me that you didn't need the long strider. What are you doing? You're in last.
You know, I expected a little more to go down in and around the Plinth. I didn't expect everyone to like peace out in like 6 seconds.
Why would they
flat.
stay and fight clay golems? They're not crazy. Oh my god.
Honestly, I thought clay golems would have more like stopping power, not just hitting power. Oh, and in here they come.
You're about to
You're
see
gonna
their
learn about their
stopping
hitting
power.
power today.
All right, here we go. The first one attack you. Oh, a gentle tap and misses.
I am blessed by Mitros.
Okay. Talus, to you.
We're gonna shout out to Philippa. You remember the 5 Ds: duck, dip, dive, dodge, and dive.
All right. What skill is this kicking off?
Athletics.
Athletics. All right, that makes sense. Oh, damn. That's a nice spin on
Remembering
it.
my D's.
All right. Oof. All right. Duris continues chatting up this lady who now has no one to charm, and she turns around and starts chatting back. But you can tell that she's just doing it because she's disappointed that, you know, she didn't charm more people. All right. That brings us to Rasping. Clay Lion. All right. Rasping Clay Lion. Did I move the wrong lion? I did. All right. I'll have to rectify that. So this one's going to move forward, and with the flank from its buddy, it will attack.
Now the flank, that
Yeah.
might do a little.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh no!
Am I? Oh, 31 for 41 points of damage. If this attack kills you, you die forever, as it says clearly on the description.
Well, thankfully it doesn't kill me
Okay.
because 10 hit point. Well, I oh yeah, because that's exactly my hit points for one. Oh, thank God for temp.
Okay.
So that is take it off, apply crit,
Whew.
Constitution save, advantage. I don't think it matters. Nope. Okay.
Ooh,
My-
you've
my-
lost those hit points forever.
Yeah.
40?
All right, and then it slides to a halt right there.
You have like 2 max hit points though.
Oh my.
No, because of 10 hit points. I have 9.
That's way, but yeah, you're basically
Back to
better
level
than a first
1.
level character, yeah. All right, Spira is freaking out. She's going to try and figure out what skill she hasn't used yet, and she's gonna say, here you go. She's gonna say, Crusher, you must survive for the people. And she uses survival.
Oh damn.
And Crusher's like, "Rrr." But it doesn't help. All
So
right.
this poses an interesting question. if a 9 is his max hit points, does that mean if he takes over 18 damage, he's outright dead?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, you better hope Phil ends this turn, or it could get real messy. Yeah.
I can't. You should disengage on your turn and walk outside of the foundry.
Oh man, yeah. Walk outside. There's nobody that's waiting to see you fail. No one at all. Nope. Not a single person's waiting to see you screw up. Nope. Nobody. It's fine, Astreus. Just walk out. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Right there.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. What ends up happening as we were lined up at the start of the match? I remember thinking, okay, this might be a thing that happens, but only if circumstances make it happen, and I will tell you what'll happen when we get to my turn.
Can I wager a guess? Are you going to summon the ghosts of the former Dragonlords and cast spiritual guardians?
I have no spell slots.
Oh, okay. Because that's like a signature protest move.
I'm saying,
Earlier this year, when I was watching the protest in DC, I could have sworn I saw the ghosts of the fucking Dragonlords. So, just saying. All right.
just saying, they want to see you fail, but they'd much rather see you die.
That's true. That's true.
All right, I'm gonna take my turn now. If it's okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna dip under this guy's arm to the right here, and then I'm gonna run past him. 10.
Right.
He has the opportunity, I'm sure.
He does. Despite having no weapon, he's gonna reach out and touch you with an icy grasp, or try to. Here we go. Oh no. 14, I don't think that hits. Okay.
Good.
27 cold damage though. Yikes.
5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45.
Oh, here's your cold
dash.
damage for entering the thing. Here we go. Oh, gentle damage.
Alright, here's my con save, which I will make at advantage. So I take half the 12, and then 1 bludgeoning. Alright, and then I have 20 more movement. We're gonna go there, 10. We're gonna go there, through the arrows.
Okay, they fire at you twice. Oof.
Oh my god.
Oof. Alright, so that's half of 41, so 20
I mean,
points.
yeah, I have that luck point from volleyball, so I'll use that on the 28.
Okay, so you're gonna have them re-roll. You have, alright, yeah, there we go.
Okay, so
Alright,
both hit.
still hits, so 17 and then 21.
Alright, so I am raging still, so we'll see if I'm unconscious or not. Take half.
8, and then 10.
Half. I'm still going. Whew.
I was gonna say, if you went down, that would have been very bad.
Alright, but it ain't over yet.
Crush is just gonna ride over him.
We'll see what happens. Anything else from Phil?
Bonus action. Wait. Did they ever say healing potions aren't allowed?
For this, I would assume that healing potions wouldn't be allowed. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then here I am.
You just juice yourself through the whole thing. You got to endure like Mitros did for her people. Tricky Siren can't do shit. Leyland's turn. Leyland is furious. You've escaped. Callister not gonna make it. But he might be able to make it if he could take you out somehow. All right, let's see what he's got under the hood. I think you'll be fine against all of these. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything he could do. You're too far. He doesn't have any way to stop you. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. I guess he could try to Ray of Frost you. I don't know if he's in range. Let's see. Just outside. All right. He's gonna step closer, and he's gonna try and Ray of Frost you. Here we go. Oh
Wow.
shit!
I'm
What
unconscious.
the hell?
The crowd loses it, watching Phil tumble, frozen, to the ground as arrows continue to rain down around him. Leyland bends over, gasps. He looks over at Callister, and he motions for Callister to go for it, and then he steps up to the bear, and then steps in front of the bear. As he steps in front of the bear, he enters the ice, and he's going to take the damage from the ice. Go. Let's see. He's gonna take the damage from the ice. Here we go. He passes, taking half. And half. Alright. Play passes to Crusher. Alright, let's see. Crusher's gonna try to get past Leyland. Let's see what he can do. He's gonna go. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He gets there. He's affected by the freezing fog. Alright, he's gotta make the save. He flubs it, taking the full damage. Oh my god. Alright, so that's 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He approaches the finish line. The arrows start firing. And Crusher drops.
What the hell is happening?
So what happens if nobody wins?
I mean, a strong religious lesson from Astreus Rade, I suppose. All right, Reset to you.
How many dice do you have, Phil, and how many does Asterius have?
I have one.
Asterius, you have one.
Don't waste it on me.
Alright. I'm just gonna yell, Phil, the wounds aren't that bad. Get up! Get up! It's 20 feet! This is a medicine check. To tell him that his wounds aren't bad.
I mean, a nat 20 would solve this problem. He gets it up, walks to the finish line.
He gets it up.
Oh, all right.
Oh, sorry.
Makalia is going to call out for Callister, and she's going to tell him, dodge, you fool! And she's going to give him acrobatics advice. Nope, everyone's fucking falling apart here. All right, Callister. Callister looks at the fire. He doesn't have a shield. He doesn't have anything as far as like mathing out a way through the fire. He's just gonna fucking go for it. Here we go. He's gonna rush through the flames. Get to here, and then he's gonna get to there. Let's see.
Crash, are you saying that through the fire and the flames he carries on?
Yes. Okay. He can jump 15 feet, so he'll get to there. But will he survive these 2 attacks is the question. Will he survive these 2 attacks? Let's find out. All right. First one is the fire, and then the frost. Oh, jeez. It ain't going easy on him here. Fuck! Okay, he has no advantage. This is all in RNG's hands now. Dexterity. Crushes it. Constitution.
That's that fucker's 3rd nat 20 on a save.
Crushes it. Well, didn't crush it. He just made it, but you know. All right. God damn. Okay.
Still
and
got
then
the arrows to go through.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Astraeus, to you.
All right. Crash, you were kind of right about the religious lesson. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy
Okay.
to enhance my voice.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn my back to the lions
Okay.
and hold my arms out to the people of Mitros.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And I'm going to say, let this game demonstrate not that it is who reaches the end of all the obstacles that are put in your path, but who is willing to sacrifice themselves in the attempt that matters.
Oh, damn.
During the war, when the Titans assailed this city, attempting to wipe it off the map, the 5 gave everything they had, and yet it was not enough against the might of the Titans. Until, and then he'll kind of like turn towards the Titans, at the moment that should have been their victory, the goddess Mitros sacrificed herself to ascend to the heavens. She did so in order to inspire and bless the hearts of everyone fighting for the defense of this city against Sidon and Lutheria. It is only through Mitros' sacrifice that they were able to be defeated, and we were given the chance at 500 years of peace. And then he's going to turn to the lions. He's going to put his hands down, keep Thaumaturgy on those so his last words are heard, and he's going to say, we should not expect any less from any of us who hold Mitros in our hearts, but to be willing to sacrifice ourselves, however we're called to, for the glory of the city of Mitros. And he's going to take a step back to incur 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, jeez. All right, yeah. They lunged forward to kill you. All right.
Unless you got some pretty low rolls packed in those dice. Yeah, that's it. That first one did it.
Okay.
And that's
Doesn't get
that
through your
second one
armor,
is
though.
auto death. Oh no,
Yeah, it doesn't get your armor.
I
Yeah.
didn't auto die
Yeah.
by 1 hit point.
Well, if you don't make this Constitution save, you auto die.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. There's that
Yeah.
part.
It's a very ballsy move. It's a very ballsy move.
I mean, I expected to die. I'm gonna use my last inspiration though. I may have
Okay.
expected to die, but I'm not gonna.
Go quietly to the Dark Knight. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, baby!
Oof. Okay. As you drop, they both turn their attention to Leland, who lets out an audible gulp.
Who never actually went to the end.
Nope. He took a page out of earlier competitor's book. He saw his companion might have a chance. He spoiled for his companion. Hypatia, what are you gonna do?
He's totally gonna cross the line. He's just gonna walk out.
I hope so.
So Hypatia, again using the message cantrip, is going to say to Phil, you know, if you die, you won't win. With this great insight.
That sounds like math. Is that math?
Your message cannot be received at this time. Please try back.
Yeah, the brain you were trying to contact is currently making saving throws against death.
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Alrighty, that brings us to these lions. They got a 50-foot speed. They don't give a F about no fire. Alright, here we go.
Oh no, poor Leyland.
Oh man, they were literally molded by it.
Yeah. Oh, just enough speed, too. Oh boy. Alright, they run through the flames, roaring as the flames wash over them, and they honk honk, like hit him like a fucking truck. He is still standing. But not for long, it seems. Alright, Constitution save. Okay. He manages to keep his hit points. Play passes to Talus. Oh, jeez. Anything for Talus?
We're going to. Can we use untrained skills or just trained skills?
Any skill.
I will use religion then on Astreus to encourage him to get back up, as his speech inspired others to do so. 14.
14. Okay, Stratus, you get a point of inspiration for your death save.
If I roll a 20, it's going to be amazing.
Alright, I'm going to remove Durus and Siren and whatnot from the initiative tracker anytime now. Hold on. So we'll get rid of this and this. Alright, it is time for the remaining lion. Let's see. It is going to... There we go. Run up and try to smack this dude down. Here we go. Oh, shit. Wow. All right. He lives. He lives. Spira. She cries out to Crusher that it can't be like this. You were so close. Think about the people. Think about the people. And when she says that, she will roll a history check. Because, you know, history is about people. I don't know. I'm just copying whatever Reset does. Oh, yeah. Crusher remembers the people. He remembers them. He lets out a low groan. Phil, a saving throw. That could be one of the greatest saving throws of all time. It's with advantage. If it's a nat 20, you stand up, you walk across that finish line, you win this shit.
Here it goes. Nope.
Oof.
Oh,
Right.
wait. I think I succeeded, though, on the... No,
Yeah, you
I
got a
failed.
10. Yeah, so it's a success.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
One
All right.
success.
Oh, man. Leyland is going to take a dodge action. He's gonna tighten up his stance and hope for the best. All right, Crusher's gonna try and make
I
saving
thought
throw.
for sure he was going to disengage and run.
They got way more speed than him. He's a dangerous terrain between ice.
I meant
yeah.
out of... Oh, yeah, he can't even get out of bounds if he... Oh!
Yeah, I guess he could he could disengage and run, but after, like, yeah, he's a professional athlete. He's not gonna walk off the field. All right, Crusher, can you get that nat 20? No, but he did get a pass. He did get a pass. Okay. Top of the round, we're set. It's almost over here.
All right. I'm gonna look to the person next to me,
Okay.
who's holding a Phil flag. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to Lena, who's holding a Phil flag. I'm gonna sleight of hand take the flag, and I'm going to cheer for Phil and tell him to get up
Okay.
while waving the flag.
All right.
Use this
Ooh.
20.
Damn.
Use this
Damn.
Phil.
You do such a good job that Lena compliments you on your beautiful flag. All right. Macalia sees what is happening here, and she shouts out to her Pythor kid. She says, "Oh man, what skill she hasn't she used? I never thought I'd have to keep track of this much shit." Acrobatics. Okay. She's gonna say, watch out for your opponents. They might be down, but they could still get up. So she's gonna use insight. God damn it. Alright. He shakes his head. He doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Alright. Callister, you either finish this or nobody wins, is what I'm thinking. Because if everybody's down, they'll probably just call it, rather than have the lions murder everybody. Alright. Here he goes. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is where the shooting starts. Okay. Alright. He is pretty close to that one, I don't know, but we'll just roll it.
Come on, nat 20.
Oh man. You want to see him gunned down in the streets? Phil's brother? Oof. Oof. No coming back from that.
Insane.
Oh, no coming back from that. He is down skis.
Is it perchance the person that made it the furthest that wins?
They'll definitely receive high marks for the distance traveled.
I want to see the tape measure as they're trying to draw the
man.
lines.
Everyone's just unconscious. They're like out there with like the football players.
yeah.
All right, I will speed things up. At this point, the Rasping Lions would take out Leyland, and they would call it. They would call it. Oh my God.
Wait, the initiative round's not up yet.
All right.
20.
Let's see. We're gonna. My initiative tracker's moving slow, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Astreus, give me with advantage your death save. Yeah. Okay. No natural 20s. All right. Hypatia, you encouraging anybody, or is it?
Yeah.
Phil's
No,
coming up,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, no, I'd encourage Phil. I'd explain
This is
in
it.
detail, using nature, how things die, like what's happening to his body right now.
Hypatia, would you please take DM inspiration?
Yes,
Because
yes, I will.
that is absolutely the most Daria moment I've seen in a long time. So, what you're feeling right now is your whole body shutting down.
Oh my
Each
God.
organ is being turned off as your blood eases out of your body. All right. Scratchy Lion. All right. Scratchy Lion says it's over, boy. Having fish sticks tonight. Disadvantage still hits. Gentle damage. Leland's still alive. Unreal. These motherfuckers just won't die.
I noticed you have two different slam attacks. One that does 1d8 plus 5, and one that does like 2d10.
Oh, really? That's wild. Okay. I mean,
He uses the big ones on us.
Oh, one lion's actually stronger than the other. That's right. Okay. All right. Callister. blah blah blah. Let's see, Spira. Spira's gonna cheer for the goddamn bear.
I'm gonna cheer.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, tell us. Cheer.
I'm gonna cheer for Phil. I'm gonna use deception and say, I bet Bulbug could have done it.
Oh, damn. Damn, is that deception or is just? Yeah, I guess it would
Well,
be deception. Go
I
for
don't
it.
think Bulbug can actually do it.
Yes, yeah, that's fair.
Poor Bullbug.
Oh, damn. You hear over Hypatia's lengthy discussion of physical decay, something about Bullbug. Is he here? Is he watching you? Is he somehow competing? You feel the stirrings of inspiration. All right. Let's see. She's used Wait, did she ever use perception? I don't think Spear ever used perception. Okay. She's just gonna shout, "Look out!" to Crusher. Oh my God, Spirit! Why are you crowd favorite? I don't even understand. You're fucking
Here's the
terrible.
thing.
All right.
Crusher doesn't understand human talk.
You'd be surprised. He really doesn't. All right. Rasping Clay Lion. All right, let's do this thing. Here we go. Yeah, that'll do it. Leyland is out. All right, Leyland owes me 2 Constitution saves. Let's hope he doesn't fail the second one. First one. And second one. Oof! Oh no! Leyland dies.
Oh no.
Oh, but he passed the first one, so wouldn't he have like more juice to take the second one?
No, it just lowers your maximum amount. The target dies if this attack reduces 2 points to 0.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah. This is
No. Target dies if this attack reduces its hit point maximum to 0.
Oh, hit point maximum 0. Oh, you're never gonna die for that shit unless you're a baby.
I mean, Astray is
Astray almost did.
If I failed my saving throw, I 100% would have
All right.
died from that shit.
Leyland is out. He is out. Okay, Crusher. He doesn't have any inspiration. This is just a 5% chance to win.
Am I
Phil
not?
didn't
I
roll.
think I'm before him.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I really should have just used the tracker. All right, Phil, you're up. All right, you gotta do this. You got advantage. If one of them's in that 20, you got. Ah! Saw the 18. All right.
Shit.
Leyland will stubbornly try to get up. He could do this all day. He also gets an
Yeah.
18. Not enough. Crusher. No. All right. As the event ends, a gong is sounded. Poof. All right. Wow. I will take you guys back to the main map. So, after the events that have transpired, Anastasia, of course, flies onto the field, drops heals on everybody, including rivals, to get them back up. They announce the end of the day's games, and you guys are set loose upon the city of Mitros. Oof.
All right.
Okay. So, does anyone have anything they're going to do this evening?
Not go under the open sky after what I said about Sidon and Ethereum.
Fair. Okay.
Would strongly recommend you visit the Temple of the Five to try.
Oh
and
yeah, no,
purchase
I'm
the
going to
Great
go get my.
Restoration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I sleep there every night. That's where I stay. I don't stay in the palace or anything. So
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
definitely going
he's
there.
not a traitor to the Five. That's. I was just saying. So, anyways.
The people, one of the 5 lives in the palace. Like, no, all of them are in the palace. Like, I don't. Okay.
Not everybody can.
That was Crash. The Crash said that. I didn't say that. Don't get all defensive on me. Crash said it.
So Kyra, no longer held back by the baggage of her past, makes a bold move and asks Anastasia to go out on the town, just the 2 of them. And they do.
They can make it if they try.
Yeah. There they go.
Padia will sleep after
Alright.
staying up all night studying the night before.
Fair. Okay.
Talus actually wants to try to go find the Oldwood team and invite them to come meet Dianthus so she can actually talk to some more Fae.
Oh,
She probably hasn't in a long time.
okay. They're down. These are Oldwood face, so they're hella creepy. So hanging out with a ghost and a mysterious robot mass killer, that seems fine. So, wait, I meant to say heroic adventurer. Yes. But you guys do have a pretty high kill count. I'm just saying. So yeah, they would love to go see her and witness in, I think, this woman's words, the abomination that was crafted from the flesh of our own kin.
Hi, Padia. You should go talk to Vulcan.
Oh, right. But I'm sleepy. Okay, fine. I was already half into my pajamas, and now I gotta put a bra back on.
Oh man. All the other women in the campaign are like, you got a bra?
I just
What?
assumed you grew like 2 front snakes much longer than the other ones so that they can, they're sentient. They can hold you up.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna talk to Vulcan.
Yeah.
Okay. This is, I'm assuming, in relation to the stuff with the Lotus Witch or whatever. So we'll have to do that in private chat. All right. Is there anyone else that has any business that they need to take care of?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Reset is going to go find the Arisian team.
Oh. Okay. All right. The Arisians actually won the Trial of Endurance today, thanks to Endis. Or I think that's how I pronounce her name. Yeah. So
Of course they did. They get to catch all those arrows and stuff.
Oh yeah, true. Damn, you know what? Monks would actually be pretty damn good for that, with the bonus movement, the bonus disengage, the
Evasion.
wisdom. Yeah, the wisdom score, the dexterity score. Yeah, the only
Yep.
thing that they would be lacking is the hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
But
If,
dodge
it was level
easily
7,
times,
if it was level 7, they would have evasion too.
The Constitution would probably be the only tough thing for them. Everything else they could probably avoid. So.
Couldn't they just run and jump over the ice?
Oh, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The Underworld team did not win, even with their new team captain, Bonicus Maximus.
Gee, what happened to the old team captain? Oh yeah, her head is still on my spear.
Yeah. She's back in the workshop. They're working on her. So, and it was real rough because Hergeron, Titanborn, went up against Yala Titanborn in the endurance event. In the end, Yala took the victory. So Amazons won that one. So Arisians and Amazons did win those events.
Which one is Hergeron?
Hergeron is this guy right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Astreus, while he's going to the temple to recover, which I assume beyond this spell will be massage and baths and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to invite Falana to join him just socially.
Falana, the pop princess of Astoria, most beloved of all people who love good music.
Yes.
Hated of Kyra, though she can't remember. This one?
That's the one.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? She's down for it. You're a B-list celebrity, so you're almost as famous as she is. So it seems like advantageous. You're also a bad boy, because you publicly denounced the Titans in front of the Titans, and they're somehow still alive. So this does kind of go against your go outside thing, right? I mean, how are you getting from building to building? Are you trying to be
An
cool but
intense
also
sprint.
a ninja at the same time?
No.
You're like, yeah, it's hard being 500 years old, but I stay fit, you know? I have training in athletics. And then as soon as you like walk out under the open sky, you just book it, dive into the next like foyer.
No. I mean, like, I was going to. My intention is to invite her to the temple,
Oh, that's
For-
a fun date.
like
Okay.
for an evening of discussion, food,
Oh,
massage, bath.
Okay.
You're bringing her to church.
I mean, it's
Okay,
it's
but it's
ancient,
Greek-
ancient
it's a
Greek
Greek church,
Ancient
like-
Greek church. Okay.
There are some that are basically what we would consider brothels today.
Okay. She I mean, yeah, Versus Temple, they offer healing magic of that variety. Falana does accept your invitation simply because it will give her more fame to do so. Okay. All right. So we gotta Yeah, Phil, what are you up to?
Phil's gonna just get drinks with his father and sister, and he's gonna try and bring Callister with him if he'll go, and try and get Callister to warm up to Pythor.
Okay. Hype. I wanna quickly explore each of these, if that is okay. Because these are all really cool things that you guys are trying to do.
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is Reset and the Arisians. All right, the Arisians, of course, they don't give in to any sort of indulgence. They only train. They only work hard. They eat rocks. Well, not rocks, but, you know, they eat stale rice. You know what I mean? Like, these people live hard. The harder you live as an Arisian, the better you are. They're not staying at a fancy place. They have like a tent, right outside the city. They rented some like vineyard space so they could rough it, because they want everyone to know that they would never spoil themselves in such a way as to have a nice place to sleep at night. A lot of this, is cultural posturing, Reset. But you do know that back in Arisia, like, the more wealthy and powerful, influential you are, the more you actually go in for this kind of shit. The only exception is if you attend like a Narcissus retreat, and basically that's where you just go completely buck wild, and you get treated like fucking princess, and you get to actually like relax and eat whatever foods you want and get drunk, and the whole deal. But most of the time, people from the higher echelons of society in Arisia, they live as hard and as lean as they can, and then they spoil the crap out of their servants to kind of live vicariously through the servants.
Yeah, feels like home.
Okay.
As I walk into their camp.
All right.
I'm basically just going to go in and ask if I can join them in their evening training, because I know they're probably training after the day's games.
They narrow their eyes at you, calculating, and silently pass you a bowl of unseasoned stale rice.
Her favorite. she eats it raw, without any sauce put on it.
There's no sauce to be had.
Yeah, she stares at them as she eats it.
Yeah, they've got to rep their culture hard. Okay, they got to rep their culture hard. However, they are not like, stone robots or whatever. So they do engage you in banter about the games. They want to know why you did not compete in the test of endurance.
I was simply looking to see my compatriots, to see if they would be able to take the competition. As things have gone, our team has won 3, and our compatriots have won 2.
This stings a little, because, they had anticipated doing much better at this year's games. The games only happen every, few years or whatever. So this is their performance thus far, especially the opening game, has been very disappointing. You can see that they are carrying the burden of failure with them everywhere they go. So,
Oh yeah, that one guy died.
Yeah. Endis nods to you and says, Reset, it is very good to see you after all this time. I hear songs sung of your greatness.
And
You have attained a mighty ship of legend. What do you plan to do with such a ship, I might ask?
well, we plan to sail the open seas to find a way to bring back Dragonlords.
Oh, they all kind of murmur amongst each other. The Aresians kind of like have some history with the Dragonlords, but kind of go in for doing their own thing, their own way, kind of thing. And then the Rhoda, she turns to you and says, It has been a long time since you were in the homeland. Now that you have a ship to protect you from Sidon's wrath, you could always come home. Perhaps in Aresia you could find answers.
Perhaps, if our
Show
journey leads us
these savages, and she kind of motions towards the city, what real culture looks like.
I do miss the comforts of home. I do what I can to remember everything that I've learned up until now. I turn to Endis. Did you know Theopompus is in Astoria?
She says, oh, that is news to me, but not news that I'm overly interested about.
He is still as weak as ever.
Yes, he has retired to a life of teaching, as befits one who is not strong enough to continue the real fight. But there is a place in the world for everyone, even those such as he.
I have been craving for a training session since coming here. Would you like to accompany me?
Sai slams down his simple wooden bowl, his rice finished, not a single grain wasted, and says, yes, let us all fight. I
Very
heard
well.
that there is a manticore north of these vineyards. Let us go together and slay it.
Absolutely.
Okay. So the four of you monks head over to give one manticore the worst night of its life. All right.
Totally. It's like sleeping, nursing its babies.
Also the last night of its life, but also the worst night of its life. All
Is
right,
a
fair
manticore
enough.
a large creature?
It is. Yeah,
Or are its babies small, medium creatures?
they are. Yeah.
I'm gonna take one as a trophy,
Yes.
and
Oh,
I'll
to
put it in my
finally have
shield. Yeah.
your own Pokebands. What?
Yeah.
And put it in your shield? Oh God! I thought you were gonna nurture and love it. Oh my God.
Well, it's a manticore.
Yeah. In this case, I don't know if it has. I think it'd be more appropriate to put its stinger, because I don't think it really has a head. Well, I guess you could do the stinger or the head. The head would have quills. The stinger
Well,
would have a
yeah,
poison. stab.
Before I do that, I guess I'll check to see if it has any feats or whatever.
But
that
it won't
shield
be.
can.
It won't be as potent. Yeah, it won't be as potent if it's a young manticore. So
Yeah.
I thought the
well,
shield could do up to large.
No, it's medium or smaller. That's why I haven't been able to get any heads.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay, that was better than nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Crash thought you were gonna get a pet. You took his head.
What an
No.
idiot! What an idiot!
Can I just point out how epic it would have been if during one of the games, when one of the other competitors died, Reset jumped down and sliced their fucking head off and stuck it on
Yeah,
the
I mean,
shield?
technically, you have a head she could use, but you know.
I considered it, but I wasn't gonna. No, I'm not gonna take that head.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Falana arrives with her professional bodyguards and her fan entourage. They are forced to stay outside, where many of them feverishly try to draw pictures of her quickly because they have not invented cameras yet. Her two
They're
bodyguards.
the dropperazzi?
Yeah, the drop for. Oh wow, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. Yes, her bodyguards stand arms crossed, sunglasses on, blocking the entrance to the temple. They are told kindly by the priest of the five that you cannot block it. When they see the throng try to get into the temple, they say you can block it. All right. Yeah. So inside the temple of the five, I guess I could take you over there.
I mean, I'll point out, like, there's nothing saucy going on with this this invitation.
Yeah. Why
like,
would there be some saucy? Just massaging each other and feeding each other frozen grapes and shit. You know, it's totally normal stuff.
I assume we would have, like, you know, acolytes massaging us and such. I'm a priest of this church in need of healing and such. So, Astreus is literally just wanting to get to know her. He'll ask a lot of questions. He'll answer any she has. He will make a point, however, of ensuring that at no time they are left alone.
Sure. For scandal reasons. Got it.
Yeah, like he's cognizant enough of like who's around them that if there's even a chance they might turn a corner where no one's there, he'll like physically not turn that corner and wait, and like just very clear that he's not comfortable being left alone.
Okay.
He won't tell her why, but it would be pretty obvious if it ever came up.
I hope the Oracle doesn't see that one.
Oh, that's exactly it. It's he just basically says he's spoken for the moment, and until he says until, and then stops and says unless that changes. Versi is known to have quite a temper.
Okay. You drop that into your conversation at some point?
Only if she even like kind of looks quizzically at him, if he like, you know, at his behavior whenever they might be left alone, he'll be upfront. He's not
Interestingly enough, she asks a great deal of questions about life 500 years ago and the world in which you came from.
He will answer any question she has without reservation.
Okay.
And is she a human or?
Yeah.
Okay.
She claims to be of nymph blood.
All right. Yeah, but clearly not elven or anything like that. So her apparent age is her likely age. So yeah, no, he'll happily talk about it.
I mean, she's an albino, but besides that, there's nothing really, you know, outstanding. I don't think we're supposed to say albino nowadays. Hold on.
What? I don't think that one's made the list. There's nothing derogatory about it, is there?
No, I guess it's
Everything's on the list.
Well, there's nothing derogatory about being blind.
Oh, no, wait. Is
Can't
albino
say
a
that.
derogatory term? A person with albinism. I feel like you could have come up with something better than that. But still,
I was gonna say, to me, albinism sounds like a more negative and derogatory term.
Well, she is a person with albinism. Anyways, she listens intently to your stories of the past and of worlds other than these, and seems fascinated by this stuff. Further, concreting to you that in the 500 years that you were in a love coma, the powers that be have worked very hard to suppress history and the spread of history, like the knowledge of history.
Oh.
Yeah, because this is
okay.
supposed to be a pretty learned person. Like she graduated from the academy. She's a spellcaster. She's a bard. But
Damn, Hypatia, why are there more of you running around looking like this one?
Damn.
Wow. Wow. Okay. They take away your wine bowl. They tell you. They tell you you've had enough. They feel you've had enough. But yeah.
What was the name of the guy again at the temple in Astoria that had the statues of the Dragonlords and stuff? I can't remember his name.
Aesop.
Aesop. Astreus will ask her, has she been to talk to Aesop if she's interested in history?
She has, and she suspects that he's much older than he lets on, because he has an old soul, and seems to know so much more than someone as young as he is should know.
Like, letting my eyes quickly dart to like the other people that are within earshot, but being obvious to her that that's what he's looking at. He goes, yes, he comes across such, but he is actually much younger than you might suspect.
Even younger than I suspect. I thought he was only 60 or 70. He's younger than that?
I'd be surprised if he's had his 50th name day. Again, like looking at the things, like making sure she understands that I am completely lying for the sake of
okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Insight check. Okay. She nods slowly. Okay. So, you have come into possession of a great ship. What do you tend to do with it?
Well, as the flyers and the marketing suggests, we intend to sail the seas, and we intend to go where we're needed on the islands to achieve the prophecy with which we were chosen.
It sounds exciting. Sounds like history in the making. It's a shame you already have a bard in your employ.
I wouldn't say she's in our employ, and I'm not entirely certain as to her plans or status moving forward. It will be a dangerous journey for sure.
She seems thoughtful as she eats cold grapes, drinks wine, and listens to this very old man talk about the good old days. All right. Is there any information you're trying to get from her?
Honestly, no. Astreus just he is taken by what is ultimately a superficial resemblance to his wife.
Yeah, I mean, platinum hair is extremely unusual, especially in humans.
Yeah, and so he, it literally was just a selfish, like, wanting to be in her presence, almost
like
as if
one
filling that
night
gap.
to try to pretend like things are like they were before. Oh man, that's super bittersweet.
It's sad, and so that's why he's making sure like he's not flirting, he's not doing anything that would seem untoward, because he also doesn't feel like it would be fair to her to, like, Versius side and that, what, like, ramifications of that. He knows that any attraction there is not based on actually being attracted to this person, it's just who she reminds him of. But he couldn't resist. I rolled a d20, he lost his will save at resisting the urge to just let her be entirely, so... and I mean, if she asks about his old life, he'll talk at length about his wife and how much he misses her, and wonders what would have been if he wasn't betrayed. And at that, like, he kind of, firm jaws in his mind. It's racing over what Esther told him. So
you're getting like a real superhero girlfriend news reporter vibe, right? Because she tries to play like she's not here to get lots of information, but when you say that about the betrayal, she's like, So it's true then, you were betrayed?
He's going to look at her and do that thing, like, you know, when you just kind of like trying to get the measure of somebody, so you stare at them unblinkingly for just enough time that it becomes a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna insight her.
Okay, I've already rolled my deception. Give me a blind, because if you get it too...
Okay,
if you
so
get it
ignore
too
whatever
low-
this is. Whatever this is,
Okay.
ignore, and I'll do a blind.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Blind GM roll.
Because if it's real bad, then you might get the complete opposite of what
Yeah.
you're after.
So that roll is to basically, he's trying to decide whether or not he feels he can trust her with this information.
She seems like a person who intends to use whatever information she can to become a better bard, even than the goddess Kira. She is her ambition is very strong. But you don't sense any malicious intent. You don't think that you're being honey-dicked, honey-potted, I don't know what it's called, catfished. You don't think that, like, Lutheria was like, hey, this chick kind of looks like a hotter version of his wife, nya, 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 and, like, kind of, you know, pranced her out in front of you.
I mean, bar hot, not beautiful and classic.
Right. Yeah,
So,
but you feel that she is here for information and opportunity. But
with that
from
in
what you can
mind,
tell, there's no malicious intent.
yeah. So with that in mind, he'll say certain information should be told in the histories and song. Although it may be best for everyone's safety if such songs were sung in time, such as the story of the betrayal of Estrellas Rade. And then he will, as he has the entire night, be upfront and forthright with her as to the nature of his death as he originally understood it, and then the suspicions he has based off of the allegations made by Esther. And he'll be honest with her in the sense that Esther's true actions and true character were deeply flawed, and not those of that, you know, people were spent the past 500 years believing. But there is one thing that can be said of Esther to the best of Estrellas' knowledge, and that is Esther may be a son of a bitch, but he's not a liar. He wields truth like a weapon. But I've never known him to outright lie about such things.
Wow. You are blowing her mind. And she says, I knew it. And it occurs to you that there is no song or story about your battle with Esther, because Kyra died and has not had a chance to, and can't remember the fight, and nobody has sung songs of the fight.
Should I invite her as a bard, guys?
Apparently she has been piecing together this through her own study and theories, and it like a fan who just got their fan theory confirmed by one of like the actors on the show. She's like elated.
So by the end of the night, Estrellas would probably just outright tell her that because we don't know Kira's status, it is possible that the Chosen may need another bard, and I will immediately temper whatever enthusiasm immediately lights in her eyes to say, if the Chosen as a whole agree, would you be open to an invitation to be our bard as we sail the seas and have our adventures on the islands?
She seems kind of bored as she processes the offer. It says, I'll have to talk to my people and see if that's something that could be done, but maybe.
He'll kind of nod and he'll just say, yes, I understand you have other responsibilities and such. I'm sure that there are many performances to be had. I don't know how much history will be made here on the mainland over the next few weeks. But surely, much of note, many unique happenstances will occur.
I will be performing at the King and Queen's banquets to close out the games. I assume that as great heroes and champions of Alice, you'll be in attendance.
Of course, I would never miss an event in which the Queen has extended an invite.
Okay. All right. So, Phil, you and yours hitting up the town. Is this standard Phil, Pythor, and Honora wild boys and girls, or is this a more subdued thing? Like, what is your plan for fixing your family? I feel like you're always trying to fix your family. I feel a little responsible because, like, your family, maybe is a little broken, and as the game engine, that might be on me a little bit. I don't know. So I'm gonna push all those guilt feelings away. Okay.
No, yeah, I mean, I think first start with like a simple dinner.
I love how you popped Nora in there.
All right.
And then
How fast?
yeah, like a simple dinner, like get Callister like on like talking terms with Pythor, where he like understands he's not like that bad of a guy, and try and like deflect any of the blows like Callister may throw at
is
Pythor.
like all over this like camera. Okay. Your little brother is looking for you. Do you bring him too, or do you find a way to kind of leave him with someone else?
I'm gonna leave him with someone else for this one. Sorry, Bullbug.
Oh man. Okay. It's very easy to lose him. So Leland feels bad about basically making it so none of you won, and he actually asks you, is there anything I can do for the place? And you see over his shoulder Bullbug waddling through the crowd, and you can see he's got his special drinking hat on that he bought. It's a beautiful woman's straw hat, and he thinks that it's going to give him good luck when he's drinking. He found it last night, and he refuses to not keep it, and he's waddling up to you.
Yes, take Bullbug, my Minotaur friend, to dinner. Quickly.
Oh, Leland turns and is all smiles and says, "Bullbug, champion of the arena, friend of Philipocles. Hey, we need to get to know each other a little bit better." And he puts an arm around him and leads him away from you. All right. Pythor rolls up and he's like, "Boy, I got your message. You want to hang out tonight?"
Yeah, I was thinking get dinner and some drinks later with Callister and Honora.
Oh. He leans in close. Is that all the kids that are going to be there? If this is going to be like a Pythor's kids thing, I need to be more prepared. You're not going to surprise me, are you?
No, he's the only one I've met so far.
Okay.
All right. Just be good to him.
Okay. So he rolls up. He wasn't going to come. Because he's embarrassed that he hasn't won any events yet, and it's like, he's mad about being abandoned as a baby, all that jazz. It's just a whole thing. It's really awkward because you're like in the middle, maybe below the bar in the middle. Callister at the bottom, Honora all the way at the top. So there's an awkward dynamic there with I'm
the bridge.
Kids. Yeah, and you're the bridge. All right. So Pythor says, wherever we go, I've given up the wine.
For good?
For now.
For now until later?
I mean, I live forever, so there'll be a time for drinking once those titans are dealt with. And you can see that he has slimmed down a little bit more. You see Kyros poke out of his beard and let out a squeal of delight to see you.
Well, I mean,
And Honora chuckles and says, "You bring that pig everywhere." And Pythor's like, "He's my emotional support pig. Helps me through the hardest times. Don't you, little buddy?" And Chiros begins to eat, food out of his beard and kiss all over his face. Callister is confused because he thought his dad was like the god of battles and a total douche, and he's like making kissy faces with a pig. He's very confused right now. So, Phil, boy, where are we going to eat?
I'm not sure. Callister, do you know a good quiet place?
A quiet place during these games. That's going to be a bit harder to pull off. Why don't I take you back to my place, and I'll just cook everybody something.
I mean, that'd be great.
Okay. He leads you to a not so great part of the city, where he has a humble but well-maintained house. It is small, but everything is in excellent shape and repair. The interior is not small because he's a big guy, so he obviously would have, knocked down some walls and made it more open, that sort of thing. Got a beautiful back patio garden. From the back patio garden, you can see the harbor. All right. He's cooking up some kind of fish salad sort of thing going on in there. All right. Pythor sits down on some cushions, and he says into the kitchen, "Yeah, it's a good place. You did good. You're doing good." And Callister just kind of raises an eyebrow. He has apron on. He's in there cooking. And he says, "So you say." And then Pythor gets like a sweat drop above his head, and he looks over to you and Honora for help.
Yeah, so, your Callister's gonna come with us on the Ultras.
Are you now? That's excellent news. And Callister raises his eyebrow again and says, "Yes, it is excellent news. Why? Were you planning to be on the ship as well, Pythor?" And Pythor blushes, and he says, I just, I don't have anything going on right now. With Honora being queen, no reason for me to stick around, so I was gonna wait till after the games to bring it up, but, what do you say, boy? Huh? You need a rower?
I mean, can I OC ask the Chosen real quick? Do you guys mind Pythor coming along? Because my end character move would be to say yes. But we're a team, and we make decisions as a team.
I'd play just like I say. You just start off saying, "Yeah." Oh, wait. I need to ask everyone. Just play it off that way.
Dude, he's one of my gods. Hell yeah.
I mean, I would love to have you, Dad, but
Oh, I know.
We gotta ask.
Boy, I know.
We gotta
It's
ask everyone
Oath
else.
of Fellowship. There was that whole thing with the goat baby and Hypatia getting mad, and yeah. What was that song that Kyra did? Snake Baby Don't Cry. Oh man, that was a tearjerker. All right, well, I'm just putting it out there. I hope that doesn't change anything. And Callister says, "No, it's fine. It's a big ship, the biggest ship ever made. I'm sure there's plenty of room for both of us." And then all three dudes look at Adora like, "You need to solve our problems." And Nora just kind of drinks from her bowl of wine and kind of raises an eyebrow. She's like, "Oh, I think it's great. I think you guys could do fishing. A lot of like, you still fish, right, Dad? You still like to fish?" "Oh, do I? Oh, I love fishing. Especially for sharks. Oh, if we see a shark, we're just jumping right off the boat. How about it, boys? Huh? Punch some sharks to death."
Sounds great to me.
And you see Callister kind of chuckle a bit, and he says, okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Yeah, okay. And so, slowly but surely, through conversations like this throughout the evening, over food, over drink and dessert, you do manage to sort of build a bridge there. Callister remains extremely cold to Honora. Like, like when a person comes to your house and your dog doesn't like them, so your dog, instead of barking at them, just doesn't even make eye contact. Like, everywhere the dog looks, they don't look at the person that they don't like. It's almost like he's trying to just pretend she's not there. It's that bad. You're not sure what the hang-up is exactly, but
my insight's
he
terrible,
warms
so.
he warms to Pythor, but he's very cold still to Honora. And Honora, for her part, doesn't go out of her way to try to make amends with him. You got to understand that she grew up in a position of wealth and power and has probably dealt with, I don't want to say Pythor bastards before, but probably a lot of Pythor bastards would come by the palace demanding to see their father, demanding reparations, so on and so forth. She just has a cautious and tired look on her face as she spends the evening with you guys. All right. When all is said and done, Honora says, why don't we leave you two, and she motions to Pythor and Callister, to catch up. I feel like we've made a lot of really great progress. And I don't want that fire that we lit to go out. So, I mean, the harbor's close. Maybe the two of you could go down and do some night fishing. I'll just have Philippocles walk me back to the palace.
Yeah, I wouldn't want her to go back alone, of course. It's not safe on these streets.
Oh, yeah. Pythor, he just beams. He pulls both of you into a huge hug. And he's like, "Oh, I love you." And he reaches for Callister. He pulls him into a hug, too, because he's a god of grappling. And as he's squashing you and Honora together, he just says, "Oh, you two. It's just... you love each other so much, and I just love you so much. It's just so much love." And he just starts, like, weeping because the emotions are too much for him. After nearly breaking your mortal bodies, he lets you go. He picks Callister up like he's a little baby, and he carries him out the door.
Best dad ever.
As soon as his loud, boisterous voice is gone, Honora jumps your boats. Unless you tell her to stop.
I mean, I don't know why Phil would do that, so...
I mean, in for penny, in for pounds. That's what Kyra says. You don't know what a penny is? I'm pretty sure you know what a pound is. For whatever reason, they don't use the metric system in this Greek setting. But, yeah. So the camera cuts away. Alright. So, the Fae down at the boats. It is awkward. Fae down at the boats. They are looking at this like they are witnessing history, obviously, because it is. And they just kind of stare in awe and wonder at the size of this ship. Like, they can't even comprehend how massive this mortal built as they called it, abomination is. It is startling to them. They seem almost sort of like speechless as they look at it.
Talus will walk him aboard.
Obviously, it's nighttime down here, and there's no crowd. Theater of the mind, folks. Theater of the mind. All right. Yeah. Zeka, who is a Triad. You see sap forming in his little beady eyes as he looks at the abomination, and he just says, "This is a fate worse than death." And he looks at you, also made of wood, and he looks at your arm, and he says, "What is that?"
Unfortunately, we had to fight a treant who is under obligation.
I have heard the songs. I ask what this is. And he points, and for the first time, maybe, tell us, you notice that your treant cutting is quite dead.
Oh. Well, it was a clipping.
Are you
I
sick?
tried to raise him. I don't believe I am.
Zeka of the Oldwood approaches, and he reaches out with a massive viney fist, and he tentatively touches it and pulls away. It is cursed.
But this blade?
He narrows his eye. Well, he can't really. I don't know. He's a fucking treant. I guess he could narrow his eyes. He looks at the blade that you pro-offer, and he lets out a low grumble, and the other two Fae hiss when they see the weapon. And Pancras looks at it and says, Esther's blade.
We were able to defeat him. That's how we got the Ultros.
But why take such a cruel weapon?
Well, originally it was for proof that we had done such a deed.
And now?
And now, I thought, use the tool of somebody evil to do good. It's just a tool after all.
You see, rising up from the, what is it called? The deck? There we go. The deck of the ship. You see Dianthus appear. Spectral and ghostly. And she says, his business is his own. He bested his opponent. He carries the blade as proof of the deed. It should bring you hope, not fear, that such a monster is no longer with us. And they all kind of like gasp and like step away from this ghost, like Fey ghost, because this doesn't really happen too often, even in the spooky Oldwood. And this lady, who's a barely sane Maynard, says, so it's true. You live on in unlife, bound to this thing. And you see Dianthus look angry. She says, this thing is me. You call it an abomination, then you call me an abomination. Is that what I am now? Am I cast out? And they all kind of look uncomfortable. And she says, I have heard the songs as well. I hear the mortals sing them in their buildings as they work on their ships. I know what happened to my sister. Were none of you there for her? None of you talked her away from a path of vengeance? A destiny of death? To be slain in a hole in the ground, away from the sun. Never knowing what happened to me. Never seeing revenge dealt to Esther. You just let her fester in her hole. too preoccupied with your own affairs. But isn't that how Fae are? Aloof and selfish. Get off my ship now. And the Fae, they're like, fuck it. And they go to leave.
No. Now, Dianthus, that isn't very nice. I brought them here so that you could try to reconnect.
I don't want to reconnect. I am dead, Talus. There is nothing to reconnect to. Those fools and their beautiful forest and their freedom, they mean nothing to me. Promise me you won't bring people like that here again. I do not wish to remember. We move forward. Always forward. Never looking back.
I will try my best not to upset you again.
Hurry up and finish what you came here to do. I wish to feel the open seas beneath me and the sun shining down upon me. The time of the Odyssey grows near.
It shouldn't be long now. The last day of the games is tomorrow.
She presses herself against you. And she says, I know you're strong enough to do what you need to do. I will miss you.
You don't give a nod.
All right. And the camera cuts. All right. So basically, just imagine your favorite lesbian rom-com, and that's what Kyra and Anna get up to. So it's a whole thing. But actually, mash it together with a Hangover 4. So it's like your favorite lesbian rom-com with Hangover 4. So
I was gonna say like network or like HBO.
So Anna doesn't show up at the games tomorrow. She and she wakes
They're trying
up
to
in
figure out
Astoria,
why they have
or...
Mike Tyson's tiger and a baby. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Mike Tysonius?
Okay, so Hypatia, you have your questions that you messaged me about that are spoilery for other epic paths, so we're going to jump into secret chat real quick. The rest of you are encouraged to roleplay amongst yourselves.
Alrighty then.
Guys, can Pythor come on the ship, please? It's all I
got no
want.
problem with that.
I don't think anyone would have a problem with that.
I just know, like, he can be obnoxious. I feel like I'm actually defending my dad in real life. He can be embarrassing, but...
Pythor
For
is the
you.
god of battle. He's a warrior, and as a warrior, he's boisterous when he feasts, and he's got all of the appetites of any man, but heightened. His behavior bears no apologizing. It is a great honor to have Pythor sail on our ship. He's one of the 5 gods.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty, I'd be pretty happy.
Astreus would even like put a hand on your shoulder and say, you will one day need to come to terms with the fact that you don't live in his shadow. You cast your own as well. You are a demigod after all.
Yeah, Phil just looks at you like really confused because he doesn't understand what he means. What you mean when you say that. He's like, I am a demigod.
Astreus just like, he's got that moment where he's just like, so this is the best part. Astreus might not be intelligent enough to understand the nuances going on there, but he's wise enough to understand there's something going under the surface. Whereas I feel like Phil might be the opposite. So Astreus is just like, you'll know in time. But
Yeah, that did not go as anticipated.
yeah, that got dark.
I mean, her feelings are totally understandable, right? Like,
No, understood. I thought it'd go a better way, but I guess.
yeah, like,
Oops.
I think we got some work to do to get her, feeling a bit more sunnier in her dispositions.
Yeah, maybe
Or she
when we
might just-
start sailing.
Or she might have actually, it's been a long time. She might have come to peace with what she is now. I mean, that's something I really hadn't considered.
that's what I think is going on. Probably grateful she doesn't have to serve Esther anymore. Like,
Probably
that
happy she's not bound to a single location anymore, even if it is the woods. She's much freer in that aspect.
So, you guys want us to just try to recruit as many people? Because I was
Yeah,
gonna ask some of the Oresians if they want to come.
Oh yeah. I think we should try and get everybody. Like, part of me when the Triton asked me like anything I could do to pay you back, I was gonna be like, well, I mean, I am going on a ship to go to war against the Titans, but
I think we all have the same thought. Like, we're all trying to cozy up to the other groups to try to recruit them.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go on a date.
Oh, well, that's valid.
Kind of. We
I
can kind
mean,
of tell.
I don't want to bash my aunt, but she kind of sucks at singing. Like an actual bard.
She seems to have a song for everything. I never even heard about Snake Baby. What was it? Don't make me cry.
Snake Baby Don't Cry? Or something?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, she's really good at writing them. That's for sure. But
I wish she would write good songs about me.
Well, if we do get the pop singer, we can get all her crazy fans to come work on the boat so they can be close to her.
ooh, I don't know if we should bring Drop Parazzi.
No, that would be like a condition. That might be a deal breaker for her, but it would be an invite for her, not like her whole friggin' entourage. Maybe her bodyguards if they're willing to pull their weight, but like, I'm not looking for. Yeah. And like Astreus is like hesitant too. Like he made the offer because he felt like it was something that she might be interested in, and the fact that she didn't leap for it means he's not really gonna push. Like, he's not actively recruiting her. It was an offer made just in the moment because he felt that might be what she was hoping for, and he saw no harm in it. But
she could have just been keeping cool.
Yeah,
that's true.
You don't know if she was just pretending to not be interested.
I have at least one more conversation he wants to have with her, because he's going to give her his journal outlining the battle with Esther with all the details, but his kind of price to give her that is that he's including heavily highlighting Karina's contributions, her death, our attempt to wrest her soul from Thylea, and our failure. And he's going to request that she write a song like lamenting the loss of the legacy of the Dragonlords, because Karina is, other than a Castus who's a fucking dickhead, she is, as far as Astreus knows, the last surviving like direct descendant of like the core Dragonlords. And our failure to save her is, like, in this modern era of his life, his deepest shame. And he doesn't want that to not be, like, known and out there for history.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. Oh, I will say mechanically, I think we're unlocking a B team, and having a Bard spellcaster on that team would probably be pretty useful.
Yeah, no, if we can get her, that would be pretty good. I can't remember. Did I tell you guys? I can't remember if I actually told you guys or like in game or out of game. But Astraeus, I don't know if Crash has prepared anything, but he's pretty much been dedicating resources and time to trying to determine how those marble golems were made. And he's attempting to see if, with the permission of her fathers, if that might be a way to get Karina's soul out of Letheria's grasp by using it to go into one. But also only if that process would give the soul a choice. If the soul's not offered a choice to inhabit them, then he would abandon the plan altogether. But he's looking for any means he can to get Karina back.
That's good.
Yeah, I figured you would be doing something. That was just too bad when
I
we weren't able to rest her.
Yeah, failing that check. It was a great RP moment, but it sucked. It so sucked. That was a emotional gut punch. This campaign is well written enough to make you actually really like the NPCs quite deeply for how many there are and how.
Well, is she one of the default ones, or is that one Crash put in? Maybe Crash flushed her out more than just a.
He might have fleshed her out
Really
more.
rescue.
I know. Like I have like other friends that are playing the game who have mentioned Karina, so I know that she's in it. But yeah, like
Yeah, I mean, she's one of the children we saved, right? Like
Yeah.
from
yeah.
Ohlen. So yeah, I think she's a OG PC.
Right. I just meant turning her into an NPC. Like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, NPC. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Who was it who didn't somebody post in the meme channel that whole thing where like there's somebody like dumping a bunch of stuff in a pot or whatever, and it's like labeled like the DM adding their own homebrew into the pre-done campaigns. Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Crash. 100% that's Crash. So
Oh yeah.
who knows how much is but no, it's
And I
good.
refuse to read the adventure. So.
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hi Patty. I'm just gonna let you know we had a group vote and everyone agreed that Pythor can come with.
I'm okay
So
with that.
deal with it. Hell yeah. Okay.
Not
Crash.
too much spoilers, but his B team ability is almost exclusively based around Philippocles. So I don't know.
What? I
Yeah,
totally
it's-
thought it would be 100% on Talus.
Yeah. No, that's if you could recruit Vulcan as a crew member.
Okay. And Valis would be for Reset. We've already established that Kyra might have something with Anna. I don't know.
Yep.
Hypatia would be.
Books, like a pile of Chandras, obviously.
I'm talking about the 5 gods.
But Chandra's already agreed to come, right?
But there's 6 of us.
Yeah.
So.
Plus
Yeah.
one of them's kind of dead. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Lars, you gotta get Mitros to come on board.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Dude, she's everywhere.
All right. We are actually at time. I guess it's good because I didn't want Red Anastasia to miss Kyra Cart. But
Yeah, I know, that's
also
one I was
there's some good role playing that happened as well. So that's really good. I always look for opportunities to try to expand the lore a bit more, since you're always moving forward, but it's such an interesting world that I like, chances to kind of explore it a little bit more.
To be in it.
Yeah.
We will need at some point next session at least one more conversation with Falana. There's we're not quite done with her yet.
Oh, are you sus? You're not sus right now, are you? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's
What do you mean, sus?
Oh, that's what the kids say. That's what the kids say now for suspicious.
somebody doesn't play Among Us, clearly.
Yeah.
No, I don't
or
play
just
Among
use,
Us.
or use any
Anytime on the
social media.
internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't play it either, but I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
As part of being one of the coolest grandpas in the world, I have to stay on top of this stuff. So.
No, we're just so she, you know how you were describing how she had her fan theories about Esther and confirming a few things got her excited. Astraeus is going to basically barter with her. Essentially, he's going to give her his journal, which outlines, obviously from his perspective, like the battle with Esther, so that she can compose what she needs to, since Kira wasn't able to. But there's a request tied to it, and that is, in the journal, he also describes in great detail the fall of Karina and his own thoughts and reflections upon losing her, who is, with the exception of Acasis, who's a giant dick. She is like she's the last true, like, honorable member of the Dragonlord line, and so there'd be a lot of stuff like, you know, her post-mortem, kind of like his reflections on her bravery and everything else, moments that stood out, and
how Lutheria saw in her soul such strength and courage that she had to keep her for herself to protect the realm of the dead.
Yeah, and like, so he will describe how we tried to wrest her back and how we failed. So he'll be up, like, blunt in the, because it's his own journal, so he'd be honest about the failure and the grief that ran through the children. And he's gonna basically ask her to write some sort of lament about the loss of the legacy of the Dragonlords.
She is really glad she took your dinner invitation.
Yeah, so that's like the price, you know, the epic battle song against Esther Archelander to secure the ship comes at the cost of also writing something that would be, you know, that whole tragedy ballad about Karina.
Make sure you explain to her how royalties work.
I think you guys are gonna do all right if you melt down your metals.
Hold on. Crash, can you post my intelligence again, and I will explain just that well how royalties work.
Oh yeah, and she, using her much higher intelligence, explains to you how royalties work, and it makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that would be, that's, I don't know if you want to RP it or if you want to consider that sort of like narration that I just did. But
yeah,
that's...
this is a person who outwardly is, you know, a Britney Spears pop star kind of person, but her real goal is Thylean Lois Lane, basically. Like, she wants to, because again, they didn't have newspapers, right, and reporters and things like that. They had bards, right? Bards tell the stories. So she uses her fame to get answers, to get access to places that she wouldn't normally have access to. But ultimately, it's always the scoop. The scoop.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. This was a good session.